Greetings. Avoid the ruins of Agnafahal. They say the spirits of the Arathi dwell in its dark corridors. Herc doesn't like loafers.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done? Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well. His name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door, picking through the ember eyes. I was impressed how well he knew his way around a plant. I've never seen one so eager to learn. It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential dangers. My hope is to develop a weapon that the Alfar can bring against our common enemy, the Tuatha. To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is that it involves lesions, goiters, and a good deal of pus. I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnurfar. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe. The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse devised by the Red Legion. They mean to terrorize these people, and haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. Avoid its shadow if you can, because what transpires inside Alistar will benefit no one. I would know. I have seen many conflicts unfold, but never have I seen one in which the fates of so many are. The Tuatha will not settle for simple victory. They want total domination and will do whatever. They are the Undying, the corrupted root. Everything in Amalur exists for a particular reason, except for the Tuatha. They're not meant to be. For years I dabbled in alchemy, healing, divination and transmutation. All of that seems frivolous now, what with the war looming over us. Now I spend my sleepless nights in search of a formula that will end such conflicts forever. Bandits, ruthless and well organized. The Red Legion is reaping many rewards by preying on vulnerable Almine settlers traveling east. Long ago, these villains confined themselves to the coast, but recently they've moved inland to avoid the war. If you must know, my name is Nanny Henry, formerly the chief alchemist of Alistar. But you wouldn't know what that is, would you? When the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the grounds, I took refuge here. The Almain are a private people, keen to keep to themselves, like me. I fear for his life. Karth was gifted in a way that I've witnessed in only a select few. If the Red Legion has him, there's no telling of how he'll be. Treated. Goodbye.
Greetings.
Time is of the essence. That's never been more. More true. Goodbye.
What do you want? I don't trust those brothers of St. Albans.
Hello. Welcome to Goreheart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today? I refuse to speak of them. Please respect my wishes. The Alfar and the Tuatha have been at each other's throats for nearly a decade now. I can't remember the reason. I wonder if they can, the fools. You will find it settled on a small lake beside the eastern road. Compared to Goreheart, the Fey are elemental creatures, magical and strange. None too It's best that you stay out of the eastern forest. I've seen things you can't even imagine. The road is dark and dangerous, and some call it the Camp of Cowards, on account of it being settled by those who refuse to enter the forest. Can you blame them? Never trust a wood that whispers. There's Nettie the Smith, and Nanny handles potions and remedies. The inn's across the way if you fancy a pint. Keep an eye out for the Red Legion. Oh, I doubt it's an organized group. More likely that it's one scared idiot with a knife. I heard someone in the village mention the Red Legion, but that can't be true. Me? Widowed, going on 5 years now. All my boys were taken by the Tuatha. Both sons, my brother, and my beloved Avery. Wicked business this... I told you, I will say no more on this matter. Come see me again.
Need something? I've thought about searching for treasure in that nearby Arathi ruin Agno Farhole, but they say it's overrun with darks.
If you haven't spoken to Arnik Arduna, you should. He's a friendly sort, not like most.
Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favour in this ridiculous war, are you? I was raised to know weapons before anything else. You won't meet many women who could fashion arrow fletchings before they could speak. I hear their warriors die as easily as any others, only they don't stay dead. That can be a problem. I intended to pledge my sword to the Alfar, to fight the blasted Tuatha. Had my help, then I saw the carts headed west. They carried the corpses of the fallen, some all the way from Melsenshire. After that, my fire to troublesome creatures, the Alfar. No doubt this war is a result of their meddling in the affairs of others. We here in Goreheart are far from the front, and deliberately so. Our hearts may be with the Alfar, but our bodies stay here, safe. We've seen our fair share of dead. The truth is, we have as many cemeteries as we do settlements. Look around you. These are no mere woods. This is the heart of the Feylands. Once you enter the forest, you won't emerge again until you reach the plains. The Fey are one with this land in ways that no mortal race could ever be. Leave the village, walk 50 paces in any direction, and you'll find a Fey. Pray it's a friendly one. It is an Alfar stronghold in the east. And if the reports from the front are to be believed, Mel Senshir is all that stands between the Tuatha and us. So long.
Hey.
Don't believe what they say. Nanny Henry never worked at the Alistar Tower. She's just trying to scare people.
The Tuatha will get what they deserve.
Sister Zelda has a point. How can the one who embraces everyone reject certain people simply because they're women? It's not right.
Melsenshire will never fall.
Sister Zelda has a point. How can the one who embraces everyone reject certain people simply because they're women? It's not right.
If you haven't spoken to our...
With so many of our young ones at war, it's been quiet. It's busy today.
Come in. Rest your boots by the fire, and drown your worries in a flagon of our finest. I am Arnik Arduna, and this is the famous Gorhart Inn. The lifestyle of a soldier did not suit me. Unlike many of my brethren, I wish to celebrate with others, not kill them. Established 70 years ago by the great Alden Gorhart, this deeder serves the finest ales, and upstairs you'll find Catrin the healer. Here's some advice. Avoid Nanny Henry. I don't know what she's... Don't you bother yourself with that. Gorhart is safe. Our greatest concern is... We can offer you a place to rest and refresh yourself. Interested? We're here to serve. Don't worry about that, my friend. Don't let the concerns of our local... There is no Red Legion. And if there was, it certainly wouldn't be out here in Gorhart. We'll see you soon.
Well, times are hard, but hard times can pay if you're willing to take risks. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among the war... That's me. War-sworn since before you've been drawing breath. An Oathblade near as long. Easy now, stripling. Earn your way to Pledge Shield first. Then, in 5 or 10 years' good service, you'll make Oathblade. There's a war in the east, and some say they've seen Tuatha in these parts. Fools. I'll believe that when I see it. Peaceful enough, if it's peace and quiet you like. Trouble with bandits and rogues now and then. That's when they send for me. Some may try to colour it with fancy words, but we're warriors for hire, the best in these lands. You'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur. You could head straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. Might work, but to earn it, you must do something commendable. There are 2 brothers, scoundrels of bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin and my good word. Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north of here. Medgar was last. Bring me their legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin. And to comment, we've had our eyes on those 2 for some time. They're both dangerous, but it may help to know Osgar favors the bow, while Medgar favors the spear. We're fighters for hire. There are none better with steel, swinging it, or shaping it. What have you been living under? We've been at war with the Tuatha for 15 years. They're unlike any Fae you've ever seen. Red eyes to match their armor, and fierce as Shieldring, the oldest home to the Warsworn, in the Feylands at least. A name taken by some lot of scoundrels to glorify their thievery. A name breeds fear and doesn't die like a man. Fae are folk, but not mortal folk. They're not concerned with...
Pull up a stool, stranger. We don't have much, but what we have won't leave a hole in your pocket. Are you here about that Fae girl they found outside? Nothing of interest to tell. I'm just a simple farm girl from the plains of Erethel. I left home as a girl and travelled west. Found myself here and got new to the area. I don't recall the last time I met someone who was unfamiliar with the Alfar. The Loselfar are cool, slightly aloof. The Dockelfar, however, are very friendly. I must be honest, sometimes I forget who we are fighting. All I know is that the humans and Alfar have been battling. All I know is what I've heard from others. They say that the fair folk possess... That would explain the beauty of these woods. I've worked here since I was a girl. Arnik runs an honest business, and Agnar treats me like a daughter, though he doesn't say much. If you need a healer's touch, Katrin works out of a room upstairs. She's Alfar, but I wouldn't hold that against her. It's as good a place as any, I guess. The Fae are I worry more about Nanny Henry, the creepy old alchemist. Vast rolling hills east of here near the coast. You should head that way if you wish to join the war effort. I feel terrible about what happened to that girl. Gorhart used to be a nice little village. These days, new to the area? I don't recall There are 2 groups. There used to be 1, but the Loselfar are cool, slightly aloof. The Dockelfar, however, are very friendly, but their charm masks a mischievous nature.
Be cautious in the forest. There are dangers.
I am Katrin. Do you require my healing touch in mind, body, or both? The Gnome's Tower stands to the west, past Gorhart and beyond the ruins of Alistar Glade. However, no one should seek out. I am unable to watch while others suffer. Too many mortals have fallen prey to the Tuatha, and I could not stomach it. There are many Allmain villages just like this one, yearning for peace, crying out in pain. What good are my gifts if I cannot... I buried everything I was when I buried my family. That is the war's legacy for many of us. The forests of this region are one of the densest in all of Amalur, And those of us who live in the shadow of its canopy call Dalantarth the Feylands, because this is... Find the fair folk if you wish to learn the ways of magic. They understand this world in a way that is hidden from mortals. You will find many Fey in Dalantarth, as it is one of their ancestral homes. This has been my home ever since my love was taken by the Tuatha. After such a loss, one craves quiet. I require a nominal fee only so I may eat and have a bed to call my own. The glorious Alfar city to the east is where the forces of right gather to face the Tuatha. It is an enchanting place. Magic is a natural wonder, no matter how you use it. The Tuatha are the exception. Their power is tainted, and it has caused a... grave imbalance. Be safe.
Greetings.
Did you see the war? Believe me, the attack has me spooked. I'm not even a proper ward. I'll stick to jail duty. At least there, the criminals are behind locked doors. My cousin is Herc Adwald, the village warden. You might have met him. I've only been here a few days, and look what I'm up against. Red Legion, Tuatha, and bodies lying in the road. Our guests aren't the wickedest breed you'll find in these forests, but stay clear. That's an order. I've thought about searching for treasure in that nearby...
Nothing to see back here. Just a man working for his pay. We in Gorhart like to stay focused. Gorhart is an Almain settlement, so you won't find too many Alfar here. If there was ever a reason to believe that Fae and the Alfar fight without any true knowledge of the enemy they face. I've seen this kind of conflict. The peace between mortals and the Fae is a passing one. They will always see us as occupied. Those fools in that mission on the hill are wasting their days. Creatures of such power do not worship gods. Suits my needs just fine. It's remote, away from the shadows of the Crystal War. It's also quiet. Well, most of the time. What do you know of the Red Legion? Whatever it is, forget it. You'll be safer, wiser, and better off in the end. Ignorance is... Their goal is to convince the Fae of their folly. But one cannot reason with the sunrise, ask the wind to cease its chill. You should speak with them if you haven't already. They are a sorry lot, and their numbers dwindle. Men forsake their... I'd rather not talk about it. My past is a murky place. It's better not to enter, lest you wish...
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting, although one never knows what might be a test of fate. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid, so perhaps Mitharu is at work. The Fae are stubborn fools. They treat their souls like toys, with no thought of right or wrong. The first bricks were laid 50 years ago by Odwig himself. Alas, we have yet to convert a single one. But that does not keep us from trying. I have been with the mission since its founding. These boys are like my sons. I live my life as an example of Mitharu. The first bricks were laid 50 years ago by Odwig himself, before his demise at the hands of trolls. We honor him by converting the Fae to the worship of Mitharu. Alas, we have yet to convert a single one. But that does not keep us from trying. We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must Mitharu be praised. His order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arm. He is a good boy, but our youngest, and Egan often suffers from doubt. That is to be expected. One can only grow out of conflict, especially... I tried my best to comfort him and tell him that wisdom would come in time, but he is impatient. Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls, just north of the village. Bless you, child.
I'm not accustomed to all of this excitement. It was difficult enough to... What is this world coming to? It's my understanding that they were once members of the Court of Winter. It's strange. Those old birds have been perched on that hill for as long as I can remember, staring down. I know so little about them. I don't even know their names. My experience is limited to Arnik Arduna and Katrin Orway. I'm hardly a scholar, but I can tell you what I know. There are 2 Fey factions, the gentle Court of Summer and its coarser... As a child, we were told stories of their ancient rivalry. In the last few years, the Court of Winter has fallen, corrupted by a group of powerful Fey called the Tuatha. It's the Tuatha. Truth be told, I know nothing of why the Tuatha's madness infected the Winter Court. I would think they were a myth, if not. Perhaps they view us as intruders in their lands. Perhaps I was born and raised right here in the village. Well, not in Gorhart proper, but on a farmstead outside the village boundaries. It was a good life. Before the war, of course. I was a miller's love who became a miller's wife. Now I am the wife of a soldier. My duty is to hold vigil for my beloved and for all our men on the lines. Goodbye.